Edinburgh called the Five Browns extraordinary and went on to call them one of the most successful classical music acts on the planet. They're about to release their 6th album, The Rite of Spring. They've already hit #1 on the classical charts 3 times, but behind the scenes they've had some pretty private pain. In the chair tonight, the Five Browns, Ryan, Deandra, Desiree, Melody and Gregory. And beautifully, you're in that order, so I can try and remember. So I will do my very best here. So, OK, who's the boss of the 5 of you?
No, nobody's the boss. We're very democratic. I don't think we'd allow anyone to be the boss.
OK, is that right?
Yes, we actually, when we have musical disagreements, we usually will take a vote. And luckily there's an odd number of us because usually majority wins.
Now, you're all brilliantly talented, right? Now, when I used to judge America's Got Talent, I said to you in the break there, we used to have a lot of acts from Utah, and they were always very talented and always used to smile a lot like you guys. And it used to just to put me off because I couldn't be too critical because I liked them too much. But in terms of who's the most talented, I always love this question amongst siblings. I can see you already looking at me grimacing, right? Come on, I want to hear from you, Gregory. Who is the most talented? If you all went head-to-head on America's Got Talent, who would win?
Yeah, OK, so it's funny because people come up to us after concerts, and every night it's always different. People say, I liked you the best, I liked you the best. You know, we've had the same training basically our whole lives, so it's really hard to tell. We play differently, but...
Deandra, you're shaking your head. You don't agree with him at all, do you? Are the girls better than the boys?
No, I don't
I'm just kidding.
Are the girls better than the boys?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, some nights I feel like maybe they're better than me, but that's the nice thing about it is they inspire me to try to be better and to...
See, all my brothers inspire me to do is beat them. Anyway, let's talk about that and music and why you love it so much. How about that?
Sounds good.
You like that? The Five Browns doing what they do best, and they're back with me now. Let's just talk about music. You've got this great concert coming up at Carnegie Hall, which is the ultimate for any pianist around the world, really. And there you are, the 5 of you. You've never played there before. How exciting is this? Come on, let's talk about Carnegie Hall, Deandra.
It's amazing after everything that we've been through, especially over the last couple of years, to be able to live our dream and perform in Carnegie Hall. We have a new album that's coming out that was a dream project that we've wanted to do our whole performing lives. And so it's kind of exciting to see all these things that we've hoped to come true. Yeah,
Ryan, I mean, how much has it been a healing thing for you as a group of 5 siblings, would you say?
Music is a healing for all of us, I think, individually and as a group. And just after every single concert, I feel like I grow closer to my siblings, you know. And we're all really good friends too. We get along, we have a great time on the road, and it's just a blast playing.
Well, what happens if in the middle of Carnegie Hall someone does a really bum note, like really terrible?
Yeah, exactly.
Melody, what happens? I mean, is there like a terrible inquest afterwards?
We get what we call the crusties from Deandra. And she's like, what are you doing? But then one night, actually, I got a smile from her. I must have done something really well. And she gave me a smile.
Barely given me one all night, so that must be a rare thing. But Desiree, the power of faith. You're all very God-fearing and religious, as I'd expect, coming from Utah, and you're Mormons, obviously. How important has that been to you? I interviewed Rick Warren last week and was incredibly moved by the power of his prayer and his faith to what had happened in his life. Has that been equally helpful to you guys?
Oh, it's been hugely important. Our faith has been so important to us. I feel like our faith and spirituality bonds us almost even more than the music. And especially through the trials that we've been through, to know that there's always somewhere to find peace and hope, which is so important when you go through these really difficult times. To be able to feel that has been very uplifting.
And tell me quickly about the foundation that you two set this up, right?
The Foundation for Survivors of Abuse was set up by Desiree and I, and it's important to us that people have the timeline to be able to heal when they're ready. And with the laws and statutes of limitations how they are, sometimes that is not the case. And so for us, we're trying to raise awareness about the issue of sexual abuse, and hopefully our plan is to make it to Washington and to start lobbying on behalf of victims everywhere who come up against the statute of limitations.
Good. Well, good for you. The Five Browns will be performing at Carnegie Hall on October the 18th. You can download their new album. Here it is, The Rite of Spring, starting October the 1st. It's a cracking album. You are very talented, I have to say. And the CD is available on October 29th. For more information on the foundation, check out survivingabuse.org. carnegiehall.org. Thank you so much, all of you, for coming in. And best of luck at Carnegie Hall.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with Bono's possibly greatest ever live performance.